My name is Steve Stevens, the best sports consultant money can buy. I make more money betting sports than anybody in the world. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie, I'm the Bookie Killer.
If money talks, then I got a lot to say. I'm on the grind trying to make $100,000 a day. The game that I pick, believe me, it's a winner. What I know could get you rich, cause all I pick is winners. Welcome to Las Vegas. Money talks, money talks. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You're tuned into the VIP Sports Podcast. I'm Darren Otero, a.k.a. Steve Stevens, the Bookie Killer. They call me the Louis Vuitton Don around this area, you know what I mean? I'm very, very excited. We got sports betting back on Wednesday. I couldn't be more excited, and I'm sure my clients couldn't be more excited either. Sitting here with my ride-along host, the paparazzi. Good morning, brother.
Man, 1 week away from sports being back. I cannot wait.
Boy, nobody can. If you guys don't know, it's July 16th, 2020, podcast number 273. And I tell you what, guys, before I start the show, I have to address something. As you know, everybody in the industry wants to be me. Everybody is acting like they're me. They're sending out fake emails. They're sending out text blasts. I want you guys to be aware of all the fraudulent activity. One thing about being the best in the business, all these guys do is sit around and wait for me to do a podcast so then they can then go to my comments and try to either DM you, text message you, email you. This is a fraud alert. Once again, this is just as serious as an Amber Alert.
Correct.
This is a fraud alert. You guys have to beware of all these fake motherfuckers. Sports betting isn't back in full effect, and so are all the stalkers. I'm going to give you an example of what I'm dealing with on a daily basis. Here goes a guy named Mike who has been stalking us for about 2 months now, and I want to welcome you, Mike, to the Restraining Order Club. Maybe you didn't learn from what happened to Chris Barr. He got put in jail, and he's been on probation for a couple years. One thing is, you control whoever you want. Don't fuck with me. Legally, I can't come out there and put my hands on you, or I would, but I'm going to do it in a legal matter. So I just want to let you guys understand what I'm dealing with. When you put a comment in, don't go for the bullshit.
I'll measure my dick against your dick any day. Come on, man. Enough of the bullshit. Threats. Real classy guy. Could have just worked together, brother. Could have made millions together. We didn't have to battle each other. Now I'm coming for all your clients. They're going to be coming to me. Should have joined forces, buddy.
Do you guys really think I need to join forces with the dude sitting in budget suites? Dude sounds like he's been snorting coke for about 4 days straight. So I just want you to understand what you're dealing with, guys. Everybody in this industry is not legit. Not everybody deals with players, coaches, CEOs. I've been licensed and bonded in the state of Nevada in the same location for 19 years. Guys like these are around every fucking corner. They're going to stalk you. They're going to harass you. So just one piece of advice, don't fall for any bullshit. You want to make sure you're dealing with me, DM me, or make sure you call 877-220-6540 or go to my website. Don't be bamboozled by these little dick, broke, wannabe handicappers that are begging to work for me. They're dying for me to put a podcast so they guys can go to your comments and then harass you.
Well, and just to elaborate a little more, first off, the last time I looked, you do make millions, so you obviously don't need Mike's help. But guys, last week when we asked you to go ahead and email us with your information, we had to do that because we don't want to get you guys harassed by these guys. These guys salivate for us to do contests so they can get your information and contact you. This guy woke up with a hard-on because he knows it's Thursday.
And I won't let him work for me neither.
Right. And he wants to do another contest for you guys, and we're going to announce in a minute the winner of last week's Master Closer contest. But we want to be able to keep doing contests for you guys because we love you guys. We appreciate the support, but we don't want to get you guys harassed, and we don't want you guys to put money into these fake guys who are not real sports handicappers and sports services like Steve.
These guys live in Motel 6, pitching in their underwear, and more importantly, you guys deserve the best. You work too hard for your fucking money to have some jack-off playing games with your money.
Correct.
Where I'm from, when you play with somebody's money, there's two things that'll happen. You either get hurt or killed. So like I said, I live by the streets, and I want to make sure that you guys are protected. Anyway, we got a great show for you today, ladies and gentlemen. But before we get into the show,
Yes.
we ran a contest last week. Told you guys to email us. Told you guys to like the comments, put a comment in that says invest in yourself. And I told you I was giving out the entire course of Master Closer 101. Well, I want to be the first to congratulate Frank Persinger. Frank Persinger, you are the winner, my friend. Congratulations. I want you to take this course very, very serious. And remember one thing. When you start making triple the money, when this course changes your life, don't forget who did this for you. And don't get mad when I call you back and tell you, I told you so.
Correct.
And don't forget, I want you to go through this course 5 or 6 times to learn everything that I'm teaching you. And then once you're done going through it 5 times, call me or I'll call you, and we'll get you signed up for your monthly maintenance so I can show you how to apply everything that I taught you into your craft and make you the best. Congratulations, Frank. You deserve it. Make sure you up your income about 100, 200, 300%. Fair enough?
And we got another contest coming in a few minutes, guys, for this week as well.
You're darn right. You're going to love this one. Anyway, guys, you want to get a hold of us to make sure it's us. Like I said, 877-220-6540. Go to our website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com. Now's the time to go to my website and place an order. Baseball starts Wednesday. I got inside information. I got all my people on the fields, on baseball, inside the bubble, and we're ready to get paid to finish out 2020 with a bang.
Let's go.
No doubt about it, guys. Anyway, if you're looking for a free pick, put your number in to our website. We'll get back with you with a free pick immediately. But remember, free picks are like action plays. They're statistical plays based off last year's power rankings. Don't confuse those with my owner selections or my personal plays. For you serious sports bettors out there, go to my website, purchase those owner selections, personal plays, and get ready to pound your bookie like he's never been pounded before. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at VIP Sports LV. And if you don't want to call, direct message me, and that's probably the best way to get a hold of me for doing business.
Correct.
If you're watching this podcast on YouTube, join us on the live chat for the first airing of each episode, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, give our video a thumbs up, and post a comment. I want to give a shout out to my boy Big Skipper, who was on the live chat last week.
He was.
I wasn't available, but I will be available tonight to chop it up with you guys, answer any questions about sports resuming, any questions you have, maybe how to fuck the old lady better, how to make more money, or just to talk shit. Make sure you make a comment. We'll have fun tonight on there as well. There's no better time than now to invest in yourself with my new virtual training course, Master Closer 101.
Frank's going to be one to be attesting to that, how special that course is.
Frank, I want you to send me a video telling me what this course did for you, telling me whether you thought it was the best VT you've ever seen in your life. I want your honest opinion. I don't care if you think it's shit. I want my people to have your honest opinion of what you think of my course and what it did for you. I'll be expecting that video for you real soon. But anyway, Master Closer has been launched. It's been out. However, my marketing campaign starts in 2 weeks.
Yes.
And this thing is going to be bigger than anything Grant Cardone's doing, Anthony Robbins. Want to give a shout out to my boy Brad Lee for putting me on his platform. Even Brad Lee said himself, I have the best VT on his entire system.
Well, yours is different, too, than Grant's and Tony Robbins.
Well, it's not. Well, number one, you're not getting advice from a guy that's riding around in a plane that made money in real estate telling you how to be the best salesman in the world. You're getting a course from a guy that's in the trenches every single fucking day, talking to people, grinding people, closing deals on a daily basis, week in, week out, month in, month out, and yearly. You're going to get advanced closing statements and rebuttals to any objection. You're going to learn how to say the right thing at the right time. You're going to learn voice fluctuation, how to be intense, how to be excited, how to laugh a little bit, and more importantly, get the fucking job done and not take no for an
And
answer.
you take guys from A to Z. You teach them literally how to open, how to listen to a
How
client.
to open. I'm going to show you how to wake up in the morning.
That's right.
How to come to work, leave your problems at the door. Trust me, guys, everybody has problems. You leave your problems at the door. Trust me, they'll be there when you leave. However, you need to resolve your problems by leaving your problems at the door, coming to work, and be the best you can be to financially support not only yourself, but your family and loved ones.
And one of the simplest things, that I learned from the course, and from you for a long time now, is just simply listening to a client. A lot of guys don't understand how important it is to listen to a client, and you teach that in the course.
You listen to a client, they'll tell you what their wants and needs are. It makes it easier to sell them. But more importantly, you learn in my course not to let them talk too much to where they control the conversation.
Correct.
You always want to be in control of the conversation, but you're right, you have to listen. Anyway, with Master Closer 101, get the tools you need directly from me, Steve Aroni, to become the best salesman at your job. Go to mastercloser101.com today and be on your way to the top of the sales board and on the way to making your company the most successful company in any fucking competition. It won't even be close. Hello again. Remember, guys, you have to have a positive mindset and attitude. You have to be assured of yourself that the product you're selling is the best product on the market. You have to believe in your product, and you have to have the client believe that it's the best product on the market, and you have to show him that he needs it. Because after all, if you don't believe in your product, your client sure as hell won't believe in it either. It's extremely important that you are excited about the product or service that you're selling. Let me give you guys an example. If you're selling lower interest rates, you have to apply to the greed. You're going to tell the company or the client how much money that you're going to save them. If you're selling life care or vitamins, you're going to have to tell the client how long he's going to live or how it's going to better his health. If you're selling an investment, you have to apply to the greed. Tell him how much money he's going to make in this investment, how it's going to change his life. You have to believe in your product 110%, because if you don't believe in your product, nobody else will. Sales jobs will change throughout your sales career, I guarantee it. You will do a wide variety of sales of different products and services. Once you're a master closer, it doesn't matter what you sell, because you can move mountains and you'll be able to sell anybody at any time and not take no for an answer. A great skill for knowing your product is to write down the best reasons for the customer to buy today as related to your product. If you come up short, ask one of your coworkers or a manager, what's the top 10 reasons why this client should buy? Put the list on your desk, memorize it. These are things that will help you create a want for your product. It'll highlight your product and, more importantly, show the benefit to the client of him purchasing your product, how it's going to change him, show the need for the product. That's the way to become a master closer. Check out our Absolute Blowout Winner line as well. You want to up your swagger with the ultimate apparel? For guys and gals who love betting on sports, go to AbsoluteBlowoutWinner.com and shop today. Absolute Blowout Winner isn't just a phrase, it's a way of life.
It is.
You have winners and you have losers. Which one are you? You know what I mean? Anyway, guys, we got some questions. People are asking me what's going on in Vegas right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, as you knew, we were a little nervous thinking everything was going to get shut down. However, nothing has been shut down except for the bars. Okay, a lot of bars are, not a lot, every bar is shut down. So if you plan on coming to Vegas and going to a local bar, hanging out, the only thing you're going to get is some food, and they're going to bring it to you outside. I don't know how long this is going to last, but it is in full effect.
I have some sources saying.
What about Sisolak announcing some shit?
Yeah, that Governor Sisolak tonight may be announcing that we may be going back to phase one. The casinos may be getting shut down. Hair salons may be getting shut down. This is just some sources that I've heard. Good sources. Is it 100%? It is not. But it is information that I've been told tonight that there's a good possibility we're going back to phase one.
I wouldn't give a dog fuck if they go back to ground zero.
Me either.
One thing about me, as long as you guys see sports betting on that TV, you don't need a motherfucking job. You need a telephone to call me or a computer to go to my website. If you don't have a local guy to bet with or the casinos are shut down, give me a call. I'll hook you up with one of our offshore sponsors. By law, I can't refer people to any offshore, but I'll give you my opinion of who I think is legitimate and you can make money. It takes 15 minutes to set up an account. Call me and we'll be making you more money. So you don't need to worry about getting your game in, or you don't have to worry about nothing. As long as baseball's on the TV, as long as basketball's on the TV, as long as hockey is on the TV, you don't have a fucking thing to worry about. And as of right now, all three sports are 100%
Well,
playing.
more importantly, besides being able to get the bet in, they need to make sure that Steve Stevens is well and alive.
Well, that's what I mean.
That's as much important as being able to get the
Well,
bet.
bro, you can get all the bets in if you want. If you don't have the information, your bookie doesn't mean a goddamn thing.
Correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's how that works. So one thing about it, guys, is I will make sure that we rip these bookies' heads off, make you a second income, and make up for this horrible beginning of the year. People asking me what's going on with me. I think you could tell about my excitement level that I feel like I've been in prison and I finally got my release date.
Yes.
I'm over here excited, jumping around, overly nice to people, doing my thing, laughing, because I know that it's going to be the best second half of the year that I've probably had ever. So don't let this mental health fuck you up. Don't let anything get in your way. I will make you a second income to where you don't even have to worry about your job. And another thing, you don't ever have to worry about getting laid off again if you purchase Master Closer 101, because I'm going to teach you the tools to sit at home and make more money than you possibly ever imagined you could fucking make.
Well, we know you're very busy right now because sports is right back. We've got Master Closer going on. What's going on in the love life of Steve Stevens, the automobile life? They all want to know.
Oh, I'm chilling. As you guys know, we got that brand new Rolls Royce on the way. We'll probably do a Rolls Royce cam for you guys on Monday.
Yes.
So you get to see it in person for yourself. Figured I got to motivate myself, uplift myself. So I went and got that 2020 Rolls Royce Wraith so I can motivate myself. One thing about the best salesman in the world, you got to buy certain things to push your back on the wall to be the best you can possibly be.
Yes.
And that's what I'm doing here today. A couple guys on the last comment on Instagram, it's leased. Little guy, first of all, I buy all my cars cash, number one. Number two, if you did lease a 2020 Rolls Royce at $390,000, what that lease payment would be about $13,000 a month.
Yeah, it'd be a little.
So either way, do me a favor. Get off my dick and tell your girl to come here. I got something for her. But in the meantime, for all my guys out there that got my back, there's only a couple haters, but you got to understand, if you don't have hate, you're not loved.
Right.
We know you guys are haters, want to be Steve Stevens. You know, just focus, buy Master Closer, watch my podcast, and one day you can be like me. You know what I mean? Don't dislike me, get like me. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
All right, guys, let's get right into Major League Baseball, which I'm sure everybody's excited about.
Yes.
As you know, we got Yankees at the Washington Nationals and the Giants at the Dodgers, July 23rd. Major League Baseball is back, guys. And for all those people that took advantage of that $99 promotion, be looking forward to that call on Monday. Not Monday, Wednesday.
Yes.
If not Tuesday. I'll be giving you guys all your information. Make sure you have everything set with your bookie so you're ready to go. And I want you to be ready to make money Wednesday and never look back. On Thursday, we got a full schedule of baseball.
Yes.
But before we get into that, I want to go over the lines. You got the New York Yankees minus $1.35 on the money line.
On the road at Washington.
Yes. So you better be careful. Well, first of all, you better call me because I'm going to show you how to make some serious money on these two games. Nationals plus $1.15. Is it good value? Is it not good value? Inquiring minds want to know. 877-220-6540, Shorty. I'll tell you how to beat the brakes off your bookie.
A note on that, this is the first time Max Scherzer will ever be a dog at home. So you get Scherzer at home plus $1.15 is the right side. Inquiring minds do want to know.
Yes, and then the total on that game is 7.5. As you know, a lot of you fans out there are Yankee fans. A lot of people are Washington fans. So you bet the side. When a lot of times, 9 out of 10 times, the total has the best amount of value considering it's only minus $1.10.
Correct.
So give me a call. I'll give you the total also. You do like making money, correct? I'm Steve Stevens. I'm the one that tells you who to bet. I'm not a bookie. I'm the Bookie Killer. Whether you're here in town on business or to flat out gamble, don't forget, sports betting is a multi-billion-dollar industry and you deserve your fair share. Call 877-220-6540 or go to VIPSportsLasVegas.com, mention this ad, and get a $500 personal play absolutely free. See you in the winner's circle. NBA, Poppy.
Yes, can't wait.
Opening night is just 2 weeks away on July 30th. We got Utah versus New Orleans. We got Lakers versus the Clippers, which is going to be a great matchup, plus a full slate of NBA games every day after opening night.
Yeah, I want to talk a little bit here about the NBA. There's a few stories going on.
Break it down, Poppy.
Well, today Zion Williamson left the bubble to go tend to a family emergency. Victor Oladipo originally said he was out, wasn't going to be playing, but supposedly he's been practicing every day with the team and is now having second thoughts. He may now play. Now, interesting with the bubble, and I wanted to get Steve's thoughts and your guys' thoughts. If you're on the live chat, please comment. If you're just watching the podcast, please make a comment. What do you guys think about this snitch line? Especially Steve, who's a guy, a man of his word, a guy of his honor. What do you think about this snitch line that they're having here in the bubble? Other players telling on players for breaking rules. You think that's good to have?
First of all, I don't like snitches in any way, shape, or form. Shout out to Kelly Tuttle, my baby's mom. But one thing about it is, I do like it. Because I do not want one little thing or one asshole fucking up or jeopardizing baseball, especially not NBA season, because that is where I make millions of dollars, and that's where all our people are looking to get paid. So in this particular situation, yeah, I do like it. I don't like snitching, but at the same time, for the benefit and the safety of the sport and for the sport to be able to play, this shit needs to happen.
Now, I'm two ways on it. Do I like snitch line on grown men? No. Do I think there's probably a better way they could be doing things, more security intact? Yes. But for the benefit of everybody.
I agree. If NBA's doing their job and they're on the players and they're watching them and they're secured, no one has to snitch.
Correct.
So NBA, stop making these motherfuckers who claim to be gangsters in the NBA snitching.
Exactly.
Do your fucking job so they don't have to snitch, which everybody knows anyway. The hardest motherfuckers in the world, I don't care how many tattoos you got, how many Rolls Royces, how many pictures you got hanging with rappers, 9 out of 10 people are snitches anyway.
Now, there's been a few other stories to come out of the bubble. A couple of
when
guys.
When we bubble, it's trouble, Poppy. Tell them.
A couple of guys already broke quarantine, accidentally, supposedly. One guy went to go get food. Now, that's another thing I'm just wondering. You got these NBA millionaires, right? So I'm not understanding how they don't have valets or something to go get these guys
Valet,
food.
you ever heard of Postmates, Grubhub, motherfucker?
Well, yeah, well, I mean, just anything to be there in the bubble to accommodate these guys. These aren't guys who make $30,000 a year. These are $1 million athletes.
I need to add something to that that's even worse than the going out for food. What about all the women that have been posting on Instagram that they're getting texts from the players telling them to come to the hotel and already getting ready to fuck everything up? Remember, NBA players, all they do is smoke weed and fuck. That's why they all have lower back problems. You know what I mean? You got a guy 6'7", fucking a girl that's 4'2". You're definitely going to have some back problems. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, guys, please keep your shit together. You make millions and millions of dollars. I like pussy just like everybody else, but when it comes down to my family and my survival and my craft, ain't no bitch getting in the way of that. Sorry.
You know, another story that came out, which I just find interesting again. Supposedly 2 nights ago, Jimmy Butler was in his hotel room, and he was, I guess, security came over a noise complaint. Jimmy was sitting there dribbling the basketball in his room, and the people below were getting sick of the pounding, and so security had to come and tell Jimmy Butler, knock it off.
No, security goes downstairs and gets them moved to a different fucking room and get them the fuck away. If a guy's dribbling, practicing, wanting to get back playing his game, you got to let him do his thing, considering NBA's the one that set him up in that hotel anyway. Move those people to a fucking penthouse separate and get them the fuck out the way.
That's my point, my thought. I can't believe that you've got the NBA players here, and right the suite below them are the Smiths.
Now,
you can't accommodate the NBA players a little bit better in this bubble?
You got to figure out your reservations a little bit better. You guys been running hotels for fucking over 100 years. Figure it the fuck out.
Yeah,
you know
I can't believe that the regular people there at Disney World are mixed in right with the basketball players.
Now, I will tell you what's very exciting out here, NHL. The Golden Knights have been practicing full blast.
Yes.
The fans are excited. Everybody in the town is buzzing. Hockey is going off with an absolute bang.
Yes.
Now, don't forget one thing. Do you forget my first period hockey totals last year that hit 80+% for the entire fucking year, 2 years in a row? You will never, ever find a sport or a trend that you can hit 80% for the entire year, except for Steve Stevens and his first period hockey.
Yeah, the Tampa Bay Lightning overs and the Chicago Blackhawk overs. Go check our podcast the last 2 years. Proofs in the pudding, guys.
Yeah, any non-believers, just rewind the podcast. Skip and I have been, from the beginning of time, telling you sports betting was going to become legal when it wasn't.
Right.
Here we are in dozens of states now, sports betting legal. We also told you guys that FanDuel would end up taking over when they had their opportunity, and they are.
They are.
A little weird, confused why they're not in Vegas, but everywhere else they're taking the fuck over. And guys, we predict the future. We've had a crystal ball. Skip and I have told you so many things over the years that have came true. And if you don't believe me, all you got to do is go back to our podcast. It's all
The
there.
Washington Nationals winning World Series last year, the Kansas City Chiefs winning the Super Bowl last year, all on the past podcast.
Talk to these guys a little bit about hockey. This is my guy with the Rolls Royce delivering to my house.
Okay. Guys, well, the NHL, we're a week after baseball starts. The NHL is back in full effect on Saturday, August 1st, with 3 Eastern Conference games in Toronto and 2 Western Conference games in Edmonton. Now, guys, out of all the sports right now that are trying to come back with basketball, baseball, and hockey, the one that seems the most stable right now is hockey. They have the lowest percentage of COVID cases and stuff, and they're up there over in Canada where it has the lot lower percentage compared to the United States with COVID cases. So you're really looking for a sport that you can pretty much count on that is going to go off. The
Let's do that.
NHL looks a lot better than the other sports.
Let's do the
but
second option,
baseball
as long
looks
as
like
we
it's
could get, like,
definitely going to
maybe
at
a
least
cover over.
start, and basketball, we're hoping the same. Now, there are 2 more additional games on August the 2nd, and the top seeds start playing on August 3rd in the NHL, including the Dallas Stars versus our Vegas Golden Knights. Basically, the format is a dream scenario for hockey fans and sports bettors. So the NHL, you're going to have a lot of games going. They are going to play in their playoff format with the 20 teams, and then they will knock it down to the go down to the 16 teams for a traditional playoff format. The NBA, which we were talking about, they're going to have 8-game season to knock down from the 22 teams, I believe, down to the traditional 16 seeds. So that has to do NBA and NHL. Now we're going to talk a little bit about golf. You want to go into golf?
Oh, I got 2 balls that they can hit right on the fucking bookie's chin. You know what I mean?
I don't think you'd want them hit with a golf ball.
No,
golf club,
definitely not. But want to give a shout out to my boy at carsforus.com. That's cars, C-A-R-Z, forus.com. These guys can find any cars that you want. If you have a 2020, like for instance, Rolls-Royce had a 60-day wait to get a car or whatever, these guys have options and can get you cars very easy. Whether you want a fucking Honda Accord, a Toyota, a Mercedes, all the way up to Ferraris and Rolls-Royce, carsforus.com. My boy out there will take care of you. Shout out to Houston, Texas. Shout out to my boy Jay Prince and the whole Prince family out there in Houston. Shout out to my boy Jazz Prince, who's expecting the baby real soon, Royal Prince. Congratulations, bud. Look forward to the baby coming out. You'll be having that gift for you real soon.
Cheers.
Absolutely. So you want to talk about golf right now, Poppy?
Yeah, we can talk about golf. Tiger Woods is back after a 5-month layoff. More bets were placed on Tiger to win the Memorial than any other across multiple sportsbooks. Tiger opened up at 28-1, but at the Superbook, most money was bet on the favorite, Bryson DeChambeau, who has been on fire this year. Now, DeChambeau and Tiger played a practice round together yesterday.
Yes, they did.
Did you hear about the comment that DeChambeau made?
What'd he say?
Well, DeChambeau said that he was impressed that Tiger hit a couple of drives, 315, 325, and said he couldn't believe it for a guy that was past his prime like Tiger.
Oh, he's talking shit, huh?
Yeah,
That's
but
the last
he meant
thing.
it sincerely.
That's the same thing you don't do. You don't talk shit to Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
You don't talk shit to LeBron James, and you don't talk shit to Tiger Woods, because all it's going to do is fire him the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, Bryson might want to remember that Tiger won the Masters last year.
Yeah.
That this guy might not be quite as lethal as he used to be, but he can definitely still get the job done.
With key options. Now, let's hope this in order for Tiger to win. Let's hope he's popping a Percocet every now and then.
Yep.
Let's hope he's back smoking his weed.
Yep.
And let's hoping that he's fucking running orgies on his yacht like he does when he wins.
Yeah, today.
If he's sitting at home, going to church, focusing on his game, maybe not. But as long as he's living his life that he loves to live, fucking those wit bitches, doing his thing, partying a little bit, I see Tiger getting the job done. Am I guaranteeing that he's going to win this match? No. But I always like Tiger, and I always root for him.
Well, Tiger got thrown in the deep end with his pairings today. I believe he was with Rory McIlroy and Brooks Koepka were in his group today. So he got thrown in with the big fish today.
Absolutely. Well, one thing about him, he's competitive. And when you try to compete with a guy like that, you're going to get him on a high level. So be careful. But it should be a great match. And, of course, TV ratings will be through the roof just because Tiger Woods is there. The only advice that I would give you, Tiger, is do me a favor, bro. Call the fucking Bosley Hair Clinic. It only takes you one day down there with all that money you got And all that off time you got, go get the laser and get your fucking hair regrown. It's not plugs. It's not nothing fake. Even Steve Aroni went over there and got the laser done to fill in those cul-de-sacs. You know what I mean? I mean, look at my picture back there.
Yeah.
Look at me now.
It's coming back.
It's going to be back 100%. You know what I mean? I just got a haircut today, so it's a little short. But Tiger, please either don't take your hat off or get your motherfucking hair surgery done. You got plenty of paper.
A couple more sports here, too, to talk about real quickly. Horse racing, guys. Del Mar opened up last weekend. However, 15 jockeys at Del Mar have picked up COVID-19, forcing the racetrack to close indefinitely. So that kind of sucks. Saratoga opened up today. Saratoga, obviously, a lot of people like to bet. You got the best jockeys, horses, and trainers. However, this year there will be no fans there, so it's a little bit different, but still you got the racing. For harness fans, the Meadowlands Pace is this weekend. Got a great card Saturday night with a bunch of other stake races, so if you like horse racing, definitely check that out. NASCAR last night, you had the All-Star race. Chase Elliott won that. It was a good time, great racing. They're back at Texas on Sunday.
Absolutely. Moving into a little entertainment news, which I actually like this article because I can't stand this fucking dude.
Me too.
Nick Cannon was fired by Viacom, CBS, who says his podcast episode was promoting hate speech and anti-Semitic conspiracy theories. Number one, Nick, I can't fucking stand you. When you try to battle Eminem thinking you're a rapper and all that, bro, you're a Nickelodeon dude. Relax. I mean, don't get me wrong. Am I on his dick for the money that he's made and the businessman that he is? Absolutely. But you're not a rapper, and the little turbans that you wear, bro, are you a terrorist or are you a brother? Which one is it? Make your fucking mind up. No one's trying to hear any fucking thing you say. I represent Black Lives Matter more than you do, and I'm not black because I come from the hood, and I represent, and I know the struggle because I've been through it. I've been pulled over nonstop for no reason as a child in the hood, driving the wrong car, having my hat backwards, doing whatever the fuck the case is. But I can't stand Nick Cannon. Do you guys like Nick Cannon? So for him being fired, I don't like anybody getting fired, but I wouldn't want that dude anywhere around me.
I just, obviously, I'm a paparazzi, but I just don't understand how dumb these people are, especially at a time right now, how they go out knowing they're being filmed, knowing the culture we're in right now, and make these anti-Semitic remarks, racist remarks. I mean, how dumb do you have to be?
I mean, guys, we're trying to fix the world and make it a better place. There's no place in this world for racism at all.
No.
If you want to support something, Nick, support Black Lives Matter and go support your fucking people and stop acting like it's about you. Because it ain't about you. It's about Black Lives Matter, and in my opinion, all lives matter. Defund the police, fuck the police, and they can eat a dick. Coming right from Steve Stevens. Fair enough?
Let's fix the system for everybody.
Shit, after saying that, I better put up my cars and my houses in my mom's name.
I don't think you're going to have protection now.
Anyway, guys, moving on. The 2021 Ford Bronco has been in the spotlight this week. Fans want to know, has the new Bronco sparked an interest in me to go buy one? No, it doesn't. Do I like the O.J. Simpson Bronco? Yes, I do. It's classic, and I've seen people do them up where they are hard as fuck. But I'm not that type of dude. You know, when I'm rolling low key, I'll jump in a brand new Denali or a Cadillac truck and go low key. No, Stevie Wales, El Scorcho, Steve Aroni is not getting the new Ford Bronco. However, I think they're dope though.
Have you? You're a very close neighbor of OJ's. He lives right down the street from you.
Yes, he does.
Have you run into OJ at all?
I've seen OJ all the time. Let me explain something to you guys. You would think that these older white ladies and women in general would be scared to death of OJ.
Yep.
Like he hangs out at Grape Street all the time. These bitches are all over his dick. And if you guys want to know what OJ life consists of these days, fucking hoes and playing golf.
That's it.
That's all he does all day long. Shout out to OJ out there doing his thing. How he makes money, I have no fucking idea. But the guy still pulls up in a drop-top Bentley, got his golf clubs in the back, and fucks everything at every fucking bar, that restaurant that he hangs out in.
Cheers to him.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Moving on to the NBA poll question. LeBron needs 3 rings to catch Michael Jordan. Tiger Woods needs 3 majors to catch Jack Nicklaus. And Pat Mahomes needs 5 Super Bowl wins to catch Brady. Who will catch the GOAT, LeBron, Tiger, or Mahomes? Right now,
I say none of the above.
Absolutely. They didn't have that marked. I say none of them do. If anyone, who has the best chance, I would say LeBron.
I would too. I mean, Pat Mahomes could probably win a couple, maybe three.
Now, hold on. Who's the best player right now in the sport? Mahomes all day long. 5 Super Bowls? Sorry, just ain't happening.
Right. And LeBron, I mean, unless he played like 8 or 9 more years and they could keep a team built around him.
I don't know. I might change the Tiger. Tiger could win 3 majors before it's over. We're not talking about 3 Masters. We're just talking about 3 majors.
Yeah.
Either way, my answer, I agree with Poppy. None of the above.
Yeah. It's just a tough question. I mean, LeBron's
but you have to talk about it because
it's a good question.
It pumps these players up to try to accomplish anything because, you know, these kids start out as children watching older players like Michael Jordan, Jack Nicklaus, you know, and Brady who have done certain things. But I just saw Brady, like when you see Brady in interviews, when you see Jack Nicklaus in interviews, and, you know, you see these guys, they talk about certain players and people they looked up to and wanted to be like, and not only did they get to their level, but they exceeded it. So remember one thing, guys, and all you children out there, you can accomplish anything you put your mind to with hard work and dedication. Don't ever let anybody steal your dreams. You can get anything out of this world if you apply yourself with hard work and dedication. Look at my closest homeboy, Floyd Mayweather Jr.
There you go.
Same motherfucking thing. So
I was just going to say, these guys and Floyd, they're all at a different level. All 3 of these guys have something that makes them special above everybody else. So shout out to all 3 of those guys because they're all unbelievable. I
also want to add something here to the podcast that I forgot. Guys, you better listen to this very close. Make sure you act now and get a free Master Closer 101 sales booster.
That's right.
Okay, guys? This is going to be very helpful for you, and considering that it's free, I suggest you do it as soon as you hear this. What you do, if you guys want to get your Master Closer 101 booster, all you have to do is text the word free to this phone number. And Lily, let's make sure we get this on the screen, or Joe, or whatever.
Yeah, Joe will put the graphic
Okay, if you guys want to get a free Master Closer 101 sales booster, it's no different than a shot in the ass to get you boosted. All you got to do is text the word free to 855-723-3000. Once again, text free to 855-723-3000, and I will send you one of my top closing statements that I use in my arsenal every single day.
We also forgot to do something else.
Well, we're going to, you know what? We'll run a promotion, a contest. You want to run a contest?
Yeah, let's do a contest for the
All right,
guys.
fuck it. Here's what we're going to do, guys. If you guys were fucking having my back enough to make it through the entire show, to make it here, usually we do them in the beginning, but I tell you what I'm going to do, and I'm going to blow your guys' mind. We're going to do a contest right now. All you have to do is go to my podcast, my Instagram, Twitter, and like it, share it, and put in the comment, show me the money.
There you go.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give out a free week of my personal plays.
There you go.
Now, all these guys that are taking advantage of the smaller promotions, you guys are going to make money too. My personal plays are on a whole nother level. It's a $2,500 value for 7 days of service. This is the biggest contest I've done so far. All you have to do is go to my Instagram, go to my podcast, put in the comment, show me the money. Make sure you like the post and share it. And what I'm going to do, the winner will receive a $2,500 week of service. If you do not want the $2,500 week of service, which is going to be very hard for you if you tell me you don't want it, when you're going to make thousands and thousands of dollars, you can either have $500 in cash, or you can get a week of my personal plays, $2,500 value, absolutely free. Sum that up for them one more time, Paparazzi, in case they forgot.
All right, guys, what the contest is, it's a free week of Steve's personal plays valued at $2,500. You need to go on the podcast and either put in the comments or on the live chat, show me the money, go to Instagram, show me the money, and like and share it, and you will be entered in for Steve's personal plays for 1 week valued at $2,500.
You'll get 5 entries if you go to my podcast, the pre-taping, or comment on my show. You go to Instagram, I'll give you another 10 entries.
There you go.
Guys, I don't know anybody out there that can't use a $2,500 valued week of service, or better yet, $500 in cash. Me personally, I'd rather give somebody the $500 in cash because a week of my personal plays is going to make somebody 5-10 times that.
Hey, and Mike, the guy who started off the show with the phone call, I hope you're salivating, my friend, because go ask Chris Barr. Chris Barr learned his lesson. He stopped. You apparently want to learn a big lesson, so welcome to restraining order land, and welcome to some more surprises, my friend.
And learn that you don't fuck with VIP Sports. And to all my loyal fans out there and all the people that put comments in, don't be bamboozled by anybody emailing you, DMing you, or texting you. If you want to make sure that it's VIP Sports, direct message me or call me at 877-220-6540 or go to my website, VIPSportsLasVegas.com.
And watch our socials this week, guys, because Steve's going to be running a couple more specials. Sports is back here in less than 1 week. Watch our socials for his specials.
Not to mention, I got something even crazier happen in the next few weeks. I'm doing a 4-month-long $50,000 giveaway for Master Closer 101, and I'm going to let all my VIP Sports people have the opportunity to win that money as well.
Can I win it?
Hey, listen, make a fake account and put it in. You never know, you'd win it.
All right.
No employees qualify, though, Poppy.
Oh.
But anyway, guys, in this time of COVID, one thing I want you guys to understand is you need to set goals. You have to set goals for yourself, and you have to achieve goals. I don't want you guys setting unrealistic goals that you can't achieve. In order to be successful, you have to set goals, and you have to achieve them, and do whatever it takes to get the job done. The most successful people, including myself, set weekly, daily, monthly, and yearly goals that I hit. I don't want you making unrealistic goals that you don't hit, because all that's going to do is depress you and make you upset. Make sure you set realistic goals. Let's go finish out 2020 with a bang. I'm in a great mood. I'm excited. My family is excited, and you guys deserve to have the best. Remember one thing. There's more money to be made in sports betting than any other investment in the world. I don't care if you don't work right now. Remember, never get laid off again. Never worried about not having a job by purchasing Master Closer 101 to give you the life tools to be the best salesman and the best moneymaker you could possibly be. And more importantly, make sure you sign up for VIP Sports Promotions. Baseball's back on Wednesday. And one thing about it, what do I always say, Poppy?
Don't let the players be the only ones to get paid.
He took the words right out of my mouth. Don't let the players be the only ones that get paid. We love you guys. We're going to be coming with all sorts of promotions for you guys to get signed up by Wednesday. Make sure you take advantage of them. And you have my word, as a businessman as well as a gentleman, we're going to finish out 2020 as one of the best years you've ever had. We love you guys. Stay safe. Wear your mask. And have a girl lick your ass. Fair enough? I'm out.
Oh, yeah. Fuck 'em. I don't even rap, but we had to do this for him anyway, Dirt. Fuck 'em. #1 documented company in the motherfucking world, huh? Yeah, I'm right here, Dirt. Hustler. Bookie Killer, my money long. Now I'm legit, but I used to get my money wrong. I used to pimp, jack fools to get guap. So last thing I sweat, so suck a punk cop. Right like a boss when I'm in the ghost. You run up on it, another hit of smoke. Came from the bottom and found a way out. Bet sports ain't never gonna play out. 10 grand to lose, 20 to gain. In my brain, my game's stronger than cocaine. Gotta get paid tonight, you motherfucking right. Play with my money, you're playing with your motherfucking life. White, rich, and hard, new reality start. 19, I had $100,000 car. Fuck your bookie, I'm taking them all down. Kiss my ass, twist the cap off the crown. Cause I ain't trying to take no shorts. I'm CEO of VIP Sports. You motherfucking right, and I'm a hustler. Get it right, motherfucker. Steve motherfucking Steve. Best motherfucker alive. Ain't nobody better than me. Ain't nobody winning more games than me. You say you are, you a motherfucking liar. Shout out to Ice-T. Another fucking hit, homie.